Hey, folks. I'm the Amazing Vito, and um, been reading some reports. Been watching a few. I like watching Clownfish, Nerdrotic, those guys, and I think they have an in uh, when it comes to Doctor Who. I don't watch a show anymore because it is absolutely. I think if you watch that show, it will give you ass cancer. I mean, it's just really that. It's horrible. Um, but yeah, they have an in there. They have somebody that kind of works for the BBC. I'm sure they do. I have a comic buddy who was on the show. I'm not going to say his name, but he played a minor role on the show. Anyways, the show is god awful. I keep looking over here because I had to write it down because when I typed in Doctor Who BBC. When you type in Doctor Who BBC graphic, because I wanted to show a graphic, how the show has fallen from grace, which is not an enjoyable thing. I used to love that show. I have no joy in, well, I do have joy that it's kind of it's a weird feeling, it's a weird feeling. Anyways, when you type in Doctor Who BBC graphic showing has it fallen, you know what comes up? COVID. How worried should you be? And in a way, that kind of makes sense because they're both deadly diseases. Um, Again, I've said this on videos before. Chris Chibnall, he is, if you type in Chris Chibnall, what will come up is Dr. Kevorkian, because that guy, he destroys he kills shows. That's what he does for a living. He'll kill a show. I don't get how he's brought into an office and not put in a wet sack and beaten with sticks. I have no idea why nobody's doing that in the BBC. Um, it's shocking to see how. I mean, okay, what was the plan? What was, when you have a board meeting, they'll say, okay, so where do you see this show going? And you know, he, what he said was, I'm going to make the doctor into a woman. The second thing that should have happened, um, like right after he said that, was him. I don't know how many floors are on the BBC, but if it was on the fifth floor, he should have been thrown out the window right then and there. Instead, some moron at the BBC was like, wow, that is intriguing. Go on. And yeah, Chip, no. Uh, See, every time I say his name, I throw up a little bit here because he is a parasite that has infested pulp culture, uh, science fiction. Shouldn't even call Doctor Who's not science fiction anymore. It's just a buddy keeps showing me clips or whatever on the show, and I'm like, dude, I don't care, but it's like a car wreck. You kind of go, really? This is what they're doing? And I watch it and I just go, God, how does this guy keep his job? How does he, and Jodie Whittaker, I'm not trying to crap on her, but when they came to her and they said, hey, I've got an idea of destroying your career. Why don't you play a female doctor? Isn't that freaky? Huh? Isn't that amazing? You being the first female doctor? Think about that. Think about that. How the fans will enjoy that. You being the first female doctor. Think about that, Jody. Think about that. And her being, the airhead that she is, she's like, You know what? I am an artiste. Why not? Why not? If not me, it will be someone else. I'll do it. I'll destroy my career. I mean, she's a good actress. Go do something else. Not Doctor Who. You know, as soon as they said that to her, she should have said, "You know what? No, because the show will suck." You know, I've said it time. You call me a sexist, whatever you want. I care less. The ratings prove it. Okay, the writing was terrible. The acting was terrible. Uh, Jodie Whittaker, just the wrong person. Uh, do another show. Do another. Call it something else, but don't call it Doctor Who. There's a reason why they call it Superman. You know, they have Superwoman. They have a show. They have Wonder Woman. That did fabulously, by the way. That was gangbusters. That, if you haven't seen um, Wonder Woman 1984, hey, I'm telling you right now, if you've ever been in a horrible car accident, where you are bleeding profusely out your rectum, watch that movie. You know, again, this culture of we've got to brainwash people, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. They keep saying the internet, there are all these little voices, and they don't. It doesn't really matter. It does matter to a lot of people that used to love this show, and I say used to love this show. The show is complete and or garbage. It is garbage. you know. So her taking the role, saying, I'll do something, oh, so different, so out there. Oh, the world needs me. No, the world doesn't need you. Go do something else. I'm sure there'll be some other stupid movie that will want you in it. Go do that. Don't. I get it. People want, it's like, hey, if they came to me and they're like, hey, we would want you to be in Doctor Who. Hey, I'd jump on it. Sure. I'd agree it. I'd be like, hey, no problem. I would love to be Doctor Who. But could I pull it off? No, I I couldn't pull it off. I could probably be the companion or the idiot that screws something up. But no, the doctor is a smart guy. Clever, smart, needs charisma. Well, maybe I could pull off Doctor Who. Well, I'll tell you something right now. If I was Doctor Who, compare me and Jodie, people would watch. Okay, they would. They wouldn't like it, but they would watch. But all right. Anyways, so will it come to an end? I say yes. I say yes because at the end of the day, people aren't buying their toys and collectibles, and when I mean toys, kids are not their main. You know, it's mostly adult males, adult females that have the toys are not that cheap. Well, it depends. Some are, some aren't. Um, but yeah, I don't get how Chupnell weaseled his way in there and talked them into it. And the first year of him being at the helm, they should have brought him in and said, "Okay, dude, it's your experiment sucked, and we need you to go do something else. There's a parking lot attendant here. We need you'd be perfect for that." Actually, no, he would probably smash up your car because he's such an incompetent, weaselly little. I'm trying my best not to swear. That's why I'm trying my best. But every time I think of that weaselly face, yeah, God, yeah, he's just such a weasel. Just such a weasel. He can't come out and say, I screwed up. I thought, I could make this work. No, he couldn't make anything work. This guy, he just can't. Anyways, will the show be canceled? I say yes. And thankfully, thank goodness. I mean, show's terrible. Maybe in a few years somebody will come along and fix the show, but until then, this show's just going to be it's going to be awful, And I can't see the BBC keep paying the amount of money. It's just burning money, and I just can't see it. So I believe the show will be exterminated, and thankfully, it would be the best extermination in BBC history. So, BBC, do the right thing, get rid of that show, come back in a couple of years, and stop hiring incompetent, moron driven, woke parasites. Hire people that have a passion for the show, that care about the show, that care about the canon. Hire those people, not parasites. Okay, enough with the parasites, and you're paying for it. Okay, you're the ones that are paying for it. The BBC, shame on you. All right. Anyways, I'm the Amazing Vito. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good, and stop watching Doctor Who, so that way they get rid of that crap once and for all.